Let's discuss backup from NetApp SnapMirror and SnapVault. If you have a primary storage array associated with a secondary storage array in Veeam Backup Replication, you can use the secondary storage array as a data source for backups. Backups from snapshots on secondary storage arrays greatly reduce the impact on the production storage. During backup, the reading of VM data is performed on the side of the secondary storage array, and the primary storage array is not affected. We support several storage array manufacturers with this technology. In the following demonstration, we will focus on NetApp storage arrays. Now, let's take a look at a demonstration. What you're looking at is a on-command system manager for NetApp. As we focus on the NetApp product during this demonstration, notice that I have got a SnapMirror, SnapVault relationship that's built between cluster 1 and cluster 2. I've created policies, which is basically the timing for when these synchronize, and I've just called it Veeam. But this is, in fact, our environment that we're working with. Okay, so let's go into the backup and replication. Now, if we take a look down at our storage infrastructure, here's the NetApp that we just looked at, the clustered environment 1 and 2. Let's go into home. Now, I'm going to go in and edit this and right mouse click this, and this is backup from SnapVault. Okay, we'll do next here, and this will take us into the selection that we made for the virtual machine. We can add others, obviously, by clicking here. You'll see that this is the vSphere type interface. Looks very familiar for those of you in the vSphere environment this morning. Here's our selection that we made, and we'll do next. Storage, we've got it set up to do a backup to disk, which is fine, and we've got our proxy selected. I've also ticked this box to configure secondary destination for this job. Okay, going underneath advanced, we need to make sure that this tick box is checked backup from snapshots. This is by default set on the jobs, but we want to make sure that it's there. It allows us to use that secondary location and make sure the snapshots are there and happening. Also, we're ticking this box, which limits the VM count per storage snapshot. Suppose we had a LUN out there that's got 300 VMs on it. We don't want to continue to pound on the system by doing that, so what we can do is allow this to split it into multiple snapshots based on the number of VMs we want to have in each one. This tick box will allow us to fail over to a standard backup, and should we have real challenges, this will fail over to primary storage for the snapshot. And I'll cancel this. Okay, and then we'll do next. Now, in this location, we've got it selected for us to go to SnapVault. If I click Add, we have a choice where we can do a physical snapshot, so we could go to SnapMirror or SnapVault. Now, the purpose of this demonstration is to show you how to go to either of these. Basically, selecting whether we go to SnapMirror or SnapVault is done right here. That's all there is to that. I'll like this again, and we'll click Edit. Now, one of the things that we also wanted to make sure that we're doing is using this as a secondary data source. As you notice, when I selected this and then I went and edit, this pops up and says, hey, how many snapshot copies do I want to retain? But ticking this box, use as a data source, is how we will physically send the backup looking for this information on the other location. So that takes our secondary site, okay, the SnapVault, and uses that as our data source. Okay, we'll cancel here. Now we'll do next. We're not going to do any application-aware processing for either of these, nor are we going to go through the guest file indexing. We'll do next. This takes us to our scheduling. We'll just check box to run the job automatically. We can schedule the time, monthly, periodically, whatever those are, number of retries. If we click Apply, this is going to give us a summary of what we're doing. And of course, if I tick this box right here, it's going to run that job. I'm just going to click Finish. So this allows us, again, to create a job where we are going to back up to either the SnapVault or SnapMirror in that same functionality, as well as connect over to that secondary storage. So again, let me walk you real quick one more time. Let's take a look so you can see the secondary piece. Here's our secondary target, and then click Edit. This tick box right here, this little tick box, this is the one that we need to make sure that we're connecting to so that it will physically use that data on the secondary location. I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration. And remember, there are other vendor-specific videos underneath Veeam.com, underneath the Learn tab, and how-to videos. Thanks so much for watching.